What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. In today's video, we had so much goddamn news just come to us, like straight away at news o'clock. We had just a crap ton of news which just piled onto us global players, and in this video I want to break down all the information for you guys so you guys can prepare for the upcoming events regarding the brand new Sugo-Fest and the upcoming treasure map, and a new raid boss is coming as well. So first thing is first, let's go through from top to bottom about all these new events. So obviously we've got the current Kobe banner right now. If you guys haven't seen my video, I don't know if I've had it uploaded already or it will be coming up soon. I've uploaded some pulls that I've done on this specific banner. Make sure to go ahead and check that out. It was absolutely crazy. But let's go ahead and go through the first banner here, which is the treasure map social media event. So from May 28th to June 6th, it says play the treasure map and also vote on Facebook and Twitter to get amazing prizes. And I got stupid notifications going off everywhere. So this is a brand new event regarding the upcoming treasure map, and there's really cool prizes that you guys can go ahead and get a hold of in the current treasure map. So that's what we're going to be doing during the treasure map. So there's lots of really cool events that you can go ahead and participate in and get some really cool prizes. So from June 4th to June 6th, this is when the actual treasure map is going to go live. So clear the treasure map and get prizes. Join the lottery for a chance to win great prizes such as 1,000 gems, a set of 3 Sugo-Fest exclusive characters, and other great prizes. Now, we don't know the exact prize pool yet. It looks like that there's going to be an actual website that will go up that will give us all of the prizes that are available to us, and then it'll be like a lottery event similar to the anniversary, if you guys were there for that, where you complete a certain island and then you get put into the draw to win certain prizes. And you know, some people got really unlucky, a lot of people got really unlucky, some people got really lucky, but yeah, that's gonna be cool. We get more opportunities to get some really cool stuff for One Piece Treasure Cruise. How to enter: starting June 4th at midnight PST, clear the Battle Rush versus Luffy that occurs at the end of the treasure map versus Luffy to enter the lottery. So the way to enter, all you have to do is beat the treasure map at least one time, and that will enter you to actually, you know, compete in the lottery. So it's very easy. Level 1 treasure map, especially on East Blue, is extremely easy to beat. You guys should not have any issues with it whatsoever. So that's awesome. We get the opportunity to just beat it and you get put into the lottery. Very simple. Then get amazing prizes by gaining treasure points. When the total treasure points gained versus all players, or from all players who play treasure map versus Luffy, reaches a set goal, everyone will get prizes such as. So in order to actually get these prizes, it's a community event. Once everyone together has a cumulative amount of points that is added up from all players total, once it reaches a certain goal, we get given these set prizes. We get Guiding Stone crystal set, so we'll be able to get a whole bunch of limit break crystals. I hope potions are included in that, but I'm pretty sure it'll only just be crystals as it said here. Choose one of these Sugo-Fest exclusive characters plus 10 gems. So yes, we get another brand new legend for free once we reach the certain threshold of points needed in the community event. So that's awesome. A lot of people really love these legend selections. Currently at this time, we do not know what legends are actually being able to be selected. Hopefully we can see some of the old legends, or just a little bit of a different shift of characters that were available in the anniversary run. Just because the anniversary was so close, it was only a couple months ago, I don't think they're going to be bringing back a lot of the same characters from that. I think it'd be cool if they added maybe one or two of like really decent legends, and then have a couple of the old ones available still. But yeah, we don't really know what the specific pool of legends is going to be like. It could be like Japan's recent one, I think it was. Japan's anniversary just went by, and they had a legend selection for them as well. It could be very similar to that, but we don't really know at this current time. And other great prizes. So there's going to be other prizes included in the community event as well. For more details, check the campaign site that will be available soon. So yes, there will be a campaign site as I mentioned, and once that comes out, I guess I'll put the link in the description and also in the comment section down below, so you guys can go ahead and check that out for yourselves. So that's really awesome. So then we go May 28th to May 30th. So starting literally from now until May 30th, I don't know where this post is. You can go ahead and vote on Facebook to get other great prizes. For everyone who logs in during the above period, we'll be giving out manuals for the most voted Sugo-Fest exclusive featured character. So that's really weird. I don't really understand why they're doing this, but it looks like there'll be a special event where you vote for a certain legend character, and whoever gets the most votes, everyone gets skill books for that specific character. And I don't think that'll be it. I think you maybe will get a couple gems with it as well. So that's pretty cool. I mean, free stuff is free stuff. You'll always take that. So yeah, when you click read more, you get taken to the Facebook page, but there's literally nothing there at this current time. I don't know when it's going to be updated, but once it does get updated, I'll probably add a comment or something so you guys know when it's actually updated. Then moving on from that, from May 31st to June 3rd, you can vote on Twitter to get great prizes. For everyone who logs in during the above period, we'll be giving out class-specific Almighty manuals for the most voted character class. So this honestly is a lot better than the Legend skill books, because with the Legend skill books, not everyone is going to have that specific Legend character. However, when you vote on Twitter, this one's going to be a lot better for a lot more players, because you can get, let's say you get a driven book, or you get a shooter book or something. You can use that on literally any character of that class. It's not really specific to any one character, so I think this is really, really good. I wish that both of them were class-specific stuff or color-specific stuff, but either way, that's still good. I'm really excited about this event overall with the Twitter votes, but once again, this one is not available yet, and once it is, I'll make sure to put an update in comments so you guys know when you can actually do that. For more details on each of the prizes, visit the campaign site, Facebook account, or the Twitter account as well. So unfortunately, we don't have the full information on it yet, but I know a lot of people are going to be asking about this, so yeah, really cool stuff coming out from this campaign event for the Treasure Map Gear 4. The next big thing coming up is the V2 Doflamingo Sugo-Fest. Now, everyone was suspecting that this was going to be arriving for the Gear 4 treasure map, and yes, it is finally here, May 31st, all the way to June 6th. We have the V2 Doflamingo Sugo-Fest, and as you can actually tell on the banner, 2x rate for Sugo-Fest exclusive. So straight away, if you guys are free-to-play players, this is the type of Sugo-Fest you want to be pulling on. It is an all-gold Sugo-Fest with 2x legend rate, literally like an anniversary Sugo-Fest all over again. So yeah, this is a really good Sugo-Fest to be pulling on, especially because V2 Doflamingo is pretty insane with what he can do. So let's go ahead through all the information for this specific Sugo-Fest, and I'll be making a separate video on breaking down each of these characters, because this video itself is going to be very, very long. So I'm going to be making a separate video about the characters available within the Sugo-Fest. So Don Quixote Doflamingo, current King of Dressrosa, is here as a voiced Sugo-Fest exclusive character. This Sugo-Fest features rate boosts for characters who get lots of treasure points from battles in Treasure Map, as well as characters able to be limit broken. What's more, in this Sugo-Fest, all wanted posters are guaranteed to be 4-star or better. Additionally, there is a 2x legend boost, a 2x rate boost for Sugo-Fest exclusive characters, which is what I mentioned before. Very, very good Sugo-Fest. Once you see all gold 2x legend rate, those are the Sugo-Fest you want to be pulling on if you guys are free-to-play players. This is like 100% a Sugo-Fest you want to be pulling on, but there's different parts of this Sugo-Fest, as we'll go through in a little bit. The new Doflamingo boasts the highest special damage in Treasure Cruise history, which is 100% correct. His special can exceed 10 million damage, it can exceed 20 million damage, it can exceed 30 million damage. I think the highest I've ever seen it go is over 60 million damage, if you use the right characters, of course. Yeah, he has the highest potential damage out of any character in One Piece Treasure Cruise. He's amazing. He's so, so good. The new Treble, Pika, Sugar, and Senor Pink will be appearing as rate-boosted characters, plus kimono versions for Vivi and Uroge will be available again. So if you guys pulled during the anniversary, you guys would know that Vivi and Uroge, the kimono units, those units were available then. If you guys already have those units, you don't need to worry, but these specific characters, Vivi and Uroge, are legitimately going to be 2x point boosters for the upcoming treasure map. So if you have both of these characters, you are getting so many points during the upcoming treasure map, and you know, obviously we want to be getting as many points as possible for the community event. So make sure to go ahead and get your hands on these characters if you don't have them already. For all these people that already did pull on the anniversary, most of you guys should already have these characters. It is Int Uroge and Dex Vivi in their kimono forms. So make sure to go ahead and check your character box to make sure you have them. The kimono versions of Vivi and Uroge will join your crew at max level, post-evolution max level, so they're guaranteed to be fully evolved max level. Vivi and Uroge will not join in their pre-evolution form, so you can't get their 4-star versions. You are guaranteed when you pull them, they will always be in their 5-star forms. Characters other than kimono versions of Vivi and Uroge will join your crew at level 5. The new characters and the kimono versions of Vivi and Uroge will also be useful as trusty characters for the treasure map event in June, of course, is what I just said. For more information, check the Trusty Characters notice. So they might have already updated it by now. We actually can go ahead and check that. Have they updated it? They might have updated it. They have not updated it yet. But yeah, Vivi and Uroge are going to be Trusty Characters for the upcoming treasure map, of course. So Vivi and Uroge will no longer be available on Rare Recruit after June 6th, but they might come back later. And now let's actually go into the actual Sugo-Fest details. So the Sugo-Fest is split into Part 1 and Part 2, with rate boosts for different characters on different parts, of course, like standard. Be sure to check which day the characters you want will be available in the in-game notice. So this is what we're going to be going through, which characters are available on which part. Post-evolution forms of Sugo-Fest exclusive characters that can be recruited are also available as 5-star characters. I don't really know what they mean by that. Post-evolution forms of Sugo-Fest exclusive characters that can be recruited. So maybe you can pull a 6-star plus character? I don't know, we'll see. Part 1 is from the 31st to the 3rd of June, and Part 2 is from 3rd of June into the 6th of June. So, yeah, you get 4 days for the first one, and then 3 days for Part 2. Now, this specific part of the Sugo-Fest is available for Part 1 and Part 2. It's the exact same structure. The 3rd and the 6th multi-pull in Part 1 or Part 2 will be guaranteed to be a legend. Simple. However, on the 9th multi-pull, you're guaranteed to get a legend that is, will have a rate boost, I think. Guaranteed to be a Sugo-Fest and will have following rate boost. Yeah, so it's going to be a rate boost, and unfortunately, it's not a guaranteed to be one of these characters. I really, really wish it was. But it's going to be a significantly higher rate boost for these characters on certain parts. Here we have the Part 1. So on Part 1, on the 9th multi-pull, you have higher rates to get the new Doflamingo, the brand new Lucy, of course, everyone loves Lucy, V2 Fujitora, now you have to distinguish that, it is V2 Fujitora, the slasher version, Cat Viper, Sanji, and Hody Jones. All of those characters are fantastic, all of them are really, really good, and you want to get your hands on either one of them. Then, the 9th multi-pull on Part 2 of the Sugo-Fest, on the 9th multi-pull, the 11th poster, being the Sugo-Fest exclusive character, has a higher rate boost for the new Doflamingo, V2 Rayleigh, very good character, for some reason Zoro is here, Straw Hat's Born Again, then you have Man-Eating Bartolomeo, and also Trafalgar Law People of the D. It looks like in Part 2, on the 9th multi-pull, you have a boosted chance to actually pull 6+ Bartolomeo, and also Trafalgar Law 6+, which is the cerebral version of the Striker Law. So yeah, you can actually pull 6+ versions of characters, which is really interesting. If you don't have Bartolomeo, his 6+ actually arrives on the same time the Sugo-Fest goes live, and yeah, he's really, really good, helping out Driven and Striker type teams. And obviously, Trafalgar Law is going to be a point booster character. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Barto 6+ is going to be a boosted character as well. It actually would make a lot of sense. So yeah, so those are the 2 pools of characters that are rate boost on the 9th multi-pull on Part 1 and Part 2. So now we have the list of characters that are available in Part 1 and Part 2 of the Sugo-Fest. So with Part 1, you have rate boosted characters throughout the whole Sugo-Fest, and then on the 9th multiple, of course, they have an even higher rate boost again. So for Part 1, you've got the new Doflamingo, you've got V2 Fujitora, Lucy, Cat Viper, Hody, and Sanji. All of those characters will be rate boosted throughout all of Part 1, and then you have access to every single other legend past that as well. And then these are the specific characters, the rare recruit characters that you guys have a high chance of pulling on Part 1. So you've got the new Treble, the new Sugar, the new Senor Pink, and the new Pika, of course. All of those characters are really, really useful to have. Then you've got Ichiji, you've got Sicilian, Perona, Van Orga, and Elizabello. Now, those are really weird choices. I don't understand what the whole reasoning is behind having these specific characters available, but it's fine. If you don't have any of these characters, then yeah, this will be a good part to pull on. And also, you know, it really depends on what legends you guys have as well. That will also depend on which part you're going to be pulling on. Either one of them is fine. And then we move on to Part 2. So with Part 2, as we kind of thought, it is going to be 6+ characters available. And okay, it looks like it is going to be 6+ Zoro as well. So you can pull 6+ Zoro, 6+ Law, being the Cerebral Law, or 6+ Bartolomeo. So that's also, if you don't have any of those 6+, then Part 2 is a really, really good decision for you guys to be pulling on. Also on top of that, you can be pulling Dex, Doflamingo, and Dex Rayleigh have a rate boost as well. V2 Rayleigh, one of my favorite legends in the game. He's awesome. I really love using that character. If you guys don't have him, then you might want to consider pulling on Part 2. And then obviously every other legend is available, but just these characters have a higher rate boost. And then you've got the regular rare recruit characters. So you have Dex, Vivi, and Inti Rogue. So the Vivi new Rogue, it looks like they're only going to be pullable on Part 2. I could be mistaken there. They might be able to be pulled on Part 1 as well. But it states here that they're going to be rate boosted characters on Part 2. So they could be available on Part 1, but it looks like it might only be available on Part 2. Then obviously you got the new batch, you got Treble, Sugar, Pika, and also Senor Pink. Then on top of this you got Strength Kyros, which I'd really love to get. Bellamy as well, the side Bellamy. Bon Clay, Hyozo, Garp the Fist, Haruta, and YT Bay. So yeah, it really depends on which characters you guys don't have, and that's the one you should be pulling on either Part 1 or Part 2. I think everyone should be pulling on this Sugo-Fest. It's all gold, 2x legend rate. It's a very, very good Sugo-Fest to be pulling on. there are no additional rewards after the 9th 10+1 rare recruit. So yeah, that is the breakdown of the Doflamingo V2 Sugo-Fest, and as I mentioned, I will have a separate video going through each of these specific characters and what they do and how good they actually are. However, it is not ended there. We have Clash Senor Pink coming from June 2nd to June 3rd. So for 24 hours, the hard-boiled man dressed as a baby has arrived. Senor Pink is here at Extra Island. Senor Pink will put up a damage barrier as a preemptive action and cannot be defeated by normal attacks for 2 turns, making this one tough battle. That's what a man does, boy. See what the free-spirited man is made of. Defeat Senor Pink on expert difficulty and get a chance at recruiting his 4-star version. Defeat him on master difficulty and make it a sure thing. I think is Master? No, Ultimate is 60 stamina, so Master is only 40 stamina. Plus, the Senor Pink's post-evolution will be a trusty character for the upcoming fight in June. So yeah, you want to get him so you can use him as a trusty character in the Gear 4 treasure map. So make sure to go ahead and pick him up. He's a one manly foe with a deadly strike, but there's no doubt he'll give your free spirit crew a super boost in power. Yes, he is a free spirit-centric unit, and get his wanted poster to breeze through your next quest. So lots of information coming to One Piece Treasure Cruise Global. I'm really excited to see the Sugo-Fest go live, and I'll probably be streaming it, so make sure to go over to the Twitch channel if you guys haven't seen it already. We will be going ahead and live streaming the Sugo-Fest, I believe, if everything goes according to plan. But that's been the video, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and smack the like button down below. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I will see you guys within the next video.